So let's get into it, my friend.
Yeah.
What was your name?
Eduardo.
Eduardo. I'm Indiana. This is
Indiana.
Haley.
I'm Haley.
Nice to meet you.
Eduardo, where are you coming from today?
I'm coming from Torino, but I live in London.
Fantastic.
So I just flew in a couple of days ago and took a train.
Is
this
it your
morning.
first time at Knot?
Yeah.
Awesome. And
Congratulations.
yeah,
Is it your
congrats.
first time?
It
Yes,
is
it our
actually.
first
yeah.
time. Yeah.
What made you decide to come?
Because my film is screening.
Yeah. Do you go to
Congrats.
everything your film screens at? Do you try to go to everything your film screens at?
No.
Then why
not
did you
really.
decide
There was
This is
something
second-
special
this
about
second
this
time I'm going to a festival in Italy because we
Okay.
premiered in Rome
Fantastic.
last year, and then I think it's the second time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And was it just Italy? Like you love Italy, and so you decided you wanted to come to Italy for a festival, or was there something specific about Not Film Fest that you wanted to experience?
I've been hearing about this festival
Oh,
for
cool.
ages. Yeah, and a friend of mine knows Alize actually. So
Amazing. Okay, so let's
talk
talk
about
about
your
the
film.
film.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, tell us about your film and the log line.
okay, log line.
Yes, pitch it to us.
Pitch it to you. Okay, it's about this Iranian-Italian woman in London who dreams to become a dancer, but works in a hand car wash, which in London are pretty popular.
Got it.
Yeah.
Wow. And how did you have the idea for it?
Because I used to walk by this car wash in London, going to school every day, and I was like, this is a very interesting place. And years afterwards, I started writing this short film set in a car wash. Then I found a car wash, and it was actually in the first area I used to live in, London. So I took it as a sign. I was like, okay, I love this car wash, and I knew it actually. And then I found Isabella, the actress. She's an amazing actress, Italian-Iranian, based in London. I wrote it as an Italian character, and then I met her. She was like, I'm half Iranian. We should include this heritage of mine into the character. And I met the car washers, the real car washers, actually featured in the film, and they are Iranians as well. So
Wow.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
reality was telling me something, and we really co-created it all together. Because I
Wow.
couldn't have done it without the amazing
Would you say that the car wash
Creative.
is a character?
the car washers.
But would you say
I
that
mean,
the space,
Ah,
the
yeah.
environment, the
business itself,
location?
is it also a
Yeah, I
character?
think so. Yeah, because
Yeah?
it's the only location, so probably
Oh, wow. Location
Yeah.
as character.
Yeah.
totally.
Did you, when you first started it, when you had the idea versus then it became more collaborative, right? With like the real subjects as well as the actors and then the environment because you had your own personal experience with it. How did the story evolve from like the first time you thought of it to what we're going to see on screen?
Isabella was hating me like I wrote 25 drafts or something. It started as 18 pages, and it was completely self-funded. So I was like, okay, let's
Yeah.
be honest, let's be true. How many days can I afford for this to make this short film? And then I cut it down, stream it down completely. Ended up 7 pages,
Wow.
and then I shot it in 2 days, and it's actually 30 minutes. So what they tell you in film schools, like 1 page,
Yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah.
No.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is something you learned? How many films have you directed?
A couple of films. I mean, this one is the most probably professional one.
Okay.
Okay.
And what did you learn about this one versus others?
What did I learn?
Maybe as a director or just like how to direct actors or writing, something you took
I
away.
think getting the perfect, like the most serene atmosphere on set is very important because everyone had so much fun. Apparently,
Good.
that was the feedback.
Except you? You're like,
Yeah,
apparently.
I
I was
guess
even
everyone had a
paying
good
for it.
time.
Like,
Yeah.
everyone, like,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I didn't have that much fun, but everyone had, and it was
Good.
kind of a school trip kind of
Fun.
experience for everyone, and really like working with your actors as co-creators of the story is very important. We improv a lot, and I edited the script based on their feedback and what they felt the character would say
Yeah.
instead of what I wrote.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
What words would you use to define yourself as a director?
ADHD.
story?
Do you prepare these questions? I should have had these questions.
Yeah, no.
Yesterday. It's a
Just
very interesting question.
Thank
very
you.
intelligent.
Thank you.
But yeah.
Well,
She is very
what do you think?
intelligent.
Like, what kind of stories are you always trying to tell? What do you think are important to tell from your perspective that you're like, this is something I could direct? What would have to pass in front of you for you to say yes to it?
I'm not sure about that. That's a very strong question. But I'm writing a horror movie now.
Cool.
Oh,
Which
okay.
I've never
That's
written
fun.
any horrors. I'm watching shitloads of horrors.
Yeah.
Very bad horrors
Yeah.
as well.
What are you watching? Like, what's a bad horror for you?
Do you know Shudder?
No.
The subscription, like it's a Netflix for horror movies.
Shudder,
Yeah.
right? Or
Oh.
Shatter?
Shudder. Yeah, no. What have you been watching?
It's plenty of very bad horror movies.
Everything.
I watched
Everything
one
on
the other day. It's called The Coffee Table.
Okay.
I think it's also on Amazon, probably.
What's it about?
And it's about this couple. They bring home this coffee table, and the presence of this coffee table changes their life completely.
Oh, interesting.
But it's just set in an afternoon, so it's very like one location, two actors. So I kind of like it.
Yeah.
And shit happens. It's not that bad, actually.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. But I've seen very good horrors recently as well.
What's
The last by the guys from Talk to Me, Bring Her Back. I think is pretty interesting.
Is there anything that's inspiring you in a big way that you'll be emulating in what you're writing now?
yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm writing some sort of a sort of Italian midsummer. So I
Okay.
would say midsummer,
Fun.
but it's
Yeah.
not really. It hasn't got that kind of super edgy atmosphere. I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I work as a creative assistant to a film director, and finding references is a big part of my job.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I can't find any references for
Oh,
film.
your own?
there's a white
So-
space.
So,
You're gonna
exactly.
create
So
them
it's
yourself.
usually a good sign in the industry.
Yes.
So
I recently, I have a recommendation for you.
okay, great.
So recently, I was in Savannah, which is the home of a place called Terror Vision, if you've heard of it. Terror Vision is a production company that restores old horror films that you can't find anymore. And
Okay.
they restored Dante's Inferno, which is
Okay,
it's an Italian film, one of the first horror movies ever made, or feature films ever projected in its entirety on a big screen, and they used practical effects for like all the realms of hell and stuff. But they also now are starting to make their own horror films. So you should get in contact with
Yeah,
them, because they actually are asking for funding, like pitch opportunities, pitching for movies to be made. But they also came out with one recently, apparently called Frogman, which is just apparently like a kind of a B horror that might be fun to add to your list.
Frogman.
Frogman Terror Vision. That's what I'm going to add
Thank you.
to it.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
gotta write it down.
Now, for my last question for you, what are you hoping audiences will take away from this movie?
From
From the one here at Knox.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah.
I know I'm jumping around a lot. As you can tell, I didn't prepare the questions because I would have been.
I'm not sure
more
because
organized.
like I think the film that actually happens in people's mind is much better than the film that I made.
Oh.
I think
What do
it's
you
much
mean?
better than the film that is in my mind.
Oh, got
Like
it.
the audience, once they watch the thing, they all come up with pretty amazing interpretations that are.
That's cool.
You know, it's a bit like Banksy, right?
Yes.
At the beginning, it was like painting these rats
Yes.
everywhere in London.
Yes.
And people started saying, "Oh my God, he's a fucking genius," because rat is the anagram
Yes.
of art,
Yeah.
and he didn't fucking
He's
know
like,
that. Like in
Yeah.
an interview, he said like, "I had to pretend I knew it
Funny.
all along."
Yeah,
So
I
I
was
think
just
it's that.
painting rodents.
That's fun. Yeah.
So I think
That's fun. Yeah.
I think that's the most fun part of making movies.
Yeah, is getting to hear from the audience and their
Yeah.
interpretation of what they
Yeah.
put themselves into the project, and
Yeah.
versus what you did, because you grew up around the car wash your whole life. You're like the first place you lived. You walked by it.
No. That was a school in London.
Yeah.
There was a MA, so I was 25.
Oh, okay.
So-
Oh, that's
Like
cool.
university.
Yeah.
I was like, your whole life. You know? Yeah.
Life in
But
London.
I've
10
been
years.
loving car washes. From,
Yeah.
Since washing the car with my
It's one of the
parents,
smartest things you can invest in America, at
As
least.
well.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
vending machine.
Yes,
probably.
correct.
Yeah.
And laundry.
Cash business.
Yeah,
Very
high cash
smart.
business. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can launder
'Cause
all your money.
You're both Americans, right?
Canadian,
Canadian,
but I'm
okay.
based in LA.
I'm
so-
American.
She's American.
Yeah.
She was Mormon. She had to get out of it with lawyer.
And that's something that we'll talk about later.
We'll talk that on the next episode. Thanks everyone for
Come back
joining us.
again.
Bye.
Bye.